Hello and welcome to another Wildcat Extra Sports Roundtable. I'm joined here by Ava Wallace and Bobby Pilati. We're going to be talking about our 7-time national champion women's lacrosse program. They're set to take on USC this weekend, Saturday at Wrigley Field. So Ava, you were at practice today talking with the players about this upcoming game. How do they feel about the whole upcoming Wrigley experience?
Yeah, everyone's really excited. Last spring's baseball game at Wrigley was a big success, so everyone's kind of pumped about that. I think we had about 4,000 fans out there. So Coach Kelly Montehiller was saying it's great to have all the NU alumni come out to Wrigley, a lot of family, a lot of fans of the program, and all of the players seem pretty pumped too. They're excited. They've played in big stadiums before. We played in Dallas Cowboys Stadium and at the Coliseum at USC last year, so they're used to it and they're ready for a good game. It's gonna be fun.
I should mention this game is part of a partnership that Northwestern has with the Cubs to be able to play various sporting events at Wrigley Field over the next few years. And like Ava said, the first in that series was a baseball game last spring. So Bobby, Northwestern lacrosse is coming off kind of a heartbreaking loss to Florida in the final seconds last weekend. Tell us what happened in that game and how that could affect Northwestern going forward.
It was really a tough loss for them because even given the geographic distance, Florida is one of their biggest rivals in the American Lacrosse Conference. And especially the way that game ended, where they had a chance to tie it in the final seconds and the goal got waved off due to a crease violation. Just a really tough emotional loss, and their second home loss in a row. They also lost to John Hopkins a week ago. So 2 straight losses, not great. It's kind of been a rocky regular season for them, especially compared to the historical success that the program has had. So they'll really be looking to pick up this final win in the regular season.
Right. One of the highlights we did see out of that Florida game was really the rest of the attack stepping up with the loss of our leading scorer Kaylee Craig, who's out with a foot injury or a lower body injury is what it was filed as. But we saw junior Kara Mupo, junior Jess Carroll, a lot of kind of supporting players really step up on attack and take lead with Kaylee out, which was nice to see. It was they had a good run there late in the Florida game, so I'm sure they're looking to get that attack back out on the game field.
So Ava, as I mentioned, this program has had an incredible amount of success, 7 national championships in the last 9 years. They already have 5 losses this season. Bobby talked about a couple of them. Is there something wrong? Is this version of Northwestern lacrosse not as good as previous versions, or will that correct itself?
It's funny, comparing Northwestern, obviously we're a little bit harsher on the program just because we're comparing it against itself. They haven't had 5 losses in over a decade, but it's certainly a different team. Right from the beginning of the season we knew that, and from fall we knew that they were focused on really playing together as a unit. That being said, I think at the beginning of the season we had trouble focusing. They had trouble, Kelly Montehiller said, playing for a full 60 minutes, and they've kind of come into their own in that way, but there's certainly some things that they're missing. They don't have that Aaron Fitzgerald, that Taylor Thornton anymore, who can be the spark when maybe the rest of the team is playing a little down. So I think they're still figuring it out. They unfortunately might have run out of time, though.
So Northwestern plays USC this Saturday. USC doesn't have the same high ranking that some of Northwestern's other opponents have had. Bobby, tell us a little bit about USC, what we can expect from them, and what we can expect Northwestern to do against them.
Well, let's be honest. Northwestern wouldn't schedule a team at Wrigley Field that they thought they're going to lose to. Like you said, USC's not very high up there in the rankings, but they are fresh off a win, just beating number 13 Stanford. So a team that definitely has some ability. Northwestern will have to look out, but at the same time, they're a very well-disciplined team, and Coach Montehiller will definitely have them in sort of a tune-up mode for the postseason. So definitely look for them to be really ruthless, I think, and try to avenge these last 2 losses they've suffered.
All right, Northwestern and USC at Wrigley Field on Saturday. The Daily Northwestern will have all your coverage. Read us on dailynorthwestern.com and pick up a paper on Monday.